born an athlete, you'll die an athlete. It's in your DNA.
You're an athlete. Live like an athlete so that you can be successful in life.
You're an athlete. Live like it.
ANA, America needs athletes. Welcome, athletes, into another episode of the Gym Closet. Let's see if we remember how to do this. It's been a while. If this is your first time joining us, the Gym Closet is a podcast all about training, living like an athlete, and the purpose in doing that. That's what we do at Krave Gym. We train like athletes so that we can live like athletes and optimize our life. So today we have some awesome
People.
What's that?
We have some awesome people helping.
Oh yeah. See, I tell you, I was going to say awesome topics, but
I thought
yes,
you were going to say
people.
awesome coaches to help
Coaches.
me with this podcast.
This is Tyler's
Yes.
show.
We are
As
here,
always.
As always. I told you I
I
forget
know.
how to
I'm
do
helping you out.
this. We're here as always with Amber.
Whoop. I think that's what I did.
I like it. Zach
Yep.
and Dan.
What up?
We got to
And,
work on Zach's. That's just shitty.
Yeah.
That just sucks.
It went like
Our people just got off.
People
I
just,
bet they
people
just-
people
they
just
just-
clicked
they
off
just
this
clicked
episode.
off.
they were like,
Like, this
oh,
that guy
this is
sucks.
I was gonna stay on, but then Zach's attitude just had me click.
I have a good
stop.
attitude about this. I'm excited.
Yes,
We're just
I'm
a little
actually-
nervous because we haven't had the camera in front of us.
I was
for
gonna
a
say it's
little
been so
bit,
long. I don't
maybe we're
remember what
just,
I'm doing.
We just got some nerves
I
going.
do feel like we're have a ton of information that we just have bottled up inside us that have to get out.
Yes.
So today we're going to talk about Krave Gym news. So we have a bunch of really cool developments coming out here really soon. Hopefully this will get released this week, and if not this weekend. But we just finished up our strength in numbers season. Awesome strength season. And we have a recap of that today. We also have a preview of our new season, which we are in our training camp for right now. This week is our free week. So if you're watching this and you want to join us and we get this out in time, that means we still have probably 2 days to come train for free for our training camp. So come in. Making an Impact season is starting this week. So come in and try it out. It is striking season, and we'll run down a little bit of that in the future here later in this episode.
We're sparring each other, so it's a super fun season.
Yes.
Somebody said
Me and
that we
Amber.
always joke about it, like when we're like, oh, we're gonna start a new season. They're like, do we just get to like beat the shit out of each other and spar each other?
Yes.
Like, well, if that makes you get to
What
the
do people
gym,
ask
then
for?
we'll
They're like,
do-
what's the challenge for striking season? They're like,
Just-
can we just
yeah,
like
just
fight each
box
other?
yeah,
each
go
other.
for the knockout.
Yeah.
Whoever gets
I
the
would
knockout
love
wins.
I like it. I did want to do. I've said this for 3 years, and the gloves are actually still blown up in the back closet. But you know those
Oh,
big
yeah.
old blow
Oh,
up
yeah.
gloves.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do a commercial of us beating each other up with the.
I
giant
remember when we
blow
got
up ones.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, and they've been up for.
So long.
We've had them for 3 years. We blew them up last year, and now they're blown up still in the closet.
That's funny.
in the old
Well,
gym closet.
There's still time.
'em
Though.
out.
There's still time
Get 'em
actually
out.
to.
I know. Yeah, we'll see if we can make time. But let's cover last season first. So we got done with strength and numbers. Our power partner was Habitat for Humanity. We had a Habitat build, which was awesome. You guys weren't there, were you? No. Okay, so I was the only one there, so I'll kind of take over this portion of it. But the builds are always fun. We were indoors, which was nice. So we were finishing up hanging doors, hanging cabinets, and doing some initial like subfloor laying in our house. And then I believe there was another half of our team was in another house, which I was not at, but I believe that they were building some cabinets and getting the cabinets ready and all of those type of things to hang then the next day. But so it was an awesome time. The weather was crappy outside, but luckily we were inside. We actually had a heater that everyone was joking looked like it was one of those like ones that looked like it would start a fire immediately. It
Oh,
was this
yeah.
like metal box with
With
like
a
a
flame.
coil, with like a
Yeah.
coil
Oh my
inside that was just
gosh.
like red hot, and like if you would stand too close to it, your sock would probably catch on fire. But Lydia was there. She was testing her and like 4 other. I think there were 4 of them that were hanging the cabinets, and they were testing their upper body strength.
Wow.
Yeah, she
trying
was
to
testing
hold
her
it.
height too. She
Yeah.
said she was on her tiptoes and her fingertips.
Yeah,
And so
trying to hold it
Yeah.
while someone else was screwing in. I actually had to sub in for a couple of the ceiling ones because just no one was tall enough to reach the ceiling on the ladder and drill it in. So I drilled.
What a humble brag.
Yeah.
I had to step
worry,
in.
I've
No one
got
else
this.
got it.
Humbly, I'm taller than everyone else. They had no height, so I did that, and then I hung doors. And that was really about it. But yeah, it's always a good time. You learn. I've never hung a door before, so now I have a new skill in my repertoire.
Oh, so we can change out all the doors in the house, and you can hang them all.
Yeah, if
Perfect.
we need a new door, we can. I'm there to hang it.
Our friends just did that to their house, and they said it was a nightmare.
Hanging
Do-
doors.
Yeah, and putting all the trim on, all that stuff. But it's
Yeah.
it's good for like what? How long were you there? 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
think
So when
it
you know
was-
you can volunteer, but when you do it to stuff like that to your own house, it's like, oh my gosh, this sucks. But
Yeah.
and funny story. So we just hired Coach Mason, probably
Oh yeah.
over a month ago, and so I was doing his interview, and I'm like, yeah, every season we partner with a organization in the community to give back, and so he's like, oh really? He goes, I see Habitat for Humanity. My wife works there. It's like, well, we're actually going to go do a build, and so she was able to flip her schedule around so she could have some of you guys
Oh, awesome.
with
Okay,
the build.
cool.
So that was
Yeah.
pretty cool
Yeah,
to see
she was
that.
she was
so.
in my house, and it's just really funny story. I met Mason one time
Mm-hmm.
in his gym clothes, right? So he comes up in like Carhartt and like work clothes, and she says, "Hey Mason," like she knows him obviously, because now they're husband and wife. I didn't know that at the time. So then I knew that Mason was signed up to be in our group, but I was like, I thought that was our Mason, but maybe that's a Mason that works here too, because like she said hi to him, and a couple other
Habitat
Habitat people said, "Hey Mason, I didn't know you were coming today," and so I'm thinking like, maybe he isn't, like maybe that isn't, and I recognize him, but I was like, I'm so confused. So I finally went over and I was like, "Hey, seems like everybody knows you here, and he's like, yeah, that's my wife. I was like, light bulb came on. I was like, okay,
That is our
now I
Mason.
know that is our Mason. He's married to her, and they all know each other because of that. But
Yeah.
I was so confused for like 10 minutes. I was trying to figure out. I was like,
And
I
you have
know
to ask
that
the
looks
right
like him.
question to make
Right.
you not look like an idiot,
I-
right?
I-
Because you're like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
how do I put this so like it's not like, hey, are you our coach or are you with
Right.
Habitat? So props to you on that one. Oh my gosh, too funny. But yeah, it seemed like it was good. Good time for everybody. Everybody talks about it to this day. I feel like every time I see someone, they're like, that was so fun, or something gets brought up. So
Yeah, it was all. I think that's one of our best events every time that we do it. So
Mhm.
it was a lot of fun.
So thank you to all you
Yeah.
athletes and coaches who volunteered for
Yeah,
that.
I think we had 18, something like that.
Yeah, about 18, I think. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
So that went really well. Then, moving on with the season, then we have our challenge. So, drum roll. I like it. Do we
This
have?
is for last season or this
That's-
season?
That's
Last
for
season's-
that's last season's results.
that's
This is last season's results?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about them?
Like, it's funny because like Sammy
Silence.
Craig had like 105 this time too, right? And like Amy had like 107. I feel like they're so close.
What?
Oh, randomly, this new season's challenge is the same time as
like
their
the
last
same
season.
time
Same
as this.
times.
So
No,
it looks very
Sammy, they
similar.
at 2:05.
I was gonna say.
Like 2 minutes is roughly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
2
got it.
minutes is- there's only been a
Got it.
couple
So I
people
was
that
just
have gone
looking
under
at the
2
end.
minutes,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
So I was
also
like,
but
wait,
05 is right.
Did we print
though.
the right one
05
off?
is right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too funny.
So every season we compete gym to gym, and we compete individually for our top athletes. So let's just go through our top 10. I will go through. Actually, I'm going to hand these over because as much as I hate to admit, a lot of new athletes over at West Des Moines I haven't met. and I'm going to hand it over to Dan and Zach, who have these athletes every single day. But I'm going to announce the overall winners of the gyms. So for the guys, we have Waukee at 123.
Pretty good time.
As an
Nice.
average. So the way that we do this is we average the top 10. So the average of the top 10 for Waukee men was 123. The average for West Des Moines men top 10 was 112. So the guys bring it home.
Boo.
Did the guys won last? The guys trophies at West Des Moines right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 2 seasons in a row that the guys have brought it home. So great job, West Des Moines guys. And for the women, we have Waukee women top 10 average at 112. And we have West Des Moines women top 10 average at 115.
14.
So very close, but Waukee takes
Dang.
home.
And the
for
trophy's over
females.
there right now.
Yeah.
And
I think the trophies stay where they are.
Trophies
yeah.
stay. So, so great job overall for those, and then we'll just run down real quick the top 10 of each of the locations for those. I just don't want to butcher everybody's name because I don't talk to them on a daily basis like you guys do.
All right, Waukee for the guys. We'll go starting at 10 and then working our way down. So we got Conrad Vernon with 130, Robert Curran, sorry if I butchered that, 128. I don't know how to say Kyle's last name either.
Sacred.
Kyle Sacre, sorry Kyle, 127. Tony Biondi, 126. Pretty bold for his claim that he's the top athlete at Krave Gym
Tony?
across all locations. Yeah, and he only got 7th, so I don't know. Kyle Chambers, 125. Britt Avery, 124. Nacho Cardenas, 124. Jack Dempsey, 121. Mike Rayerson, 119. And Dan Holes, 114 with the top time.
Nice
So good
work.
job. Dan's won 2 seasons. No.
Yeah, 2 seasons in a row. I
Well,
think.
he
Or-
two strength seasons in a row
Yeah,
now.
I do think
Nice.
there's something to be said with Tony's Spirit Award. So he may
Tony-
Yeah, for sure.
If
Tony
that
can be number
counts-
1 in Crave Spirit for
Yes,
sure.
Yes.
yeah.
And he's still getting in the top 10.
When he
so
shows
that's
up.
the same. When he shows up, he's still getting in the
Yeah.
top 10. So that's
That's
good,
a
but-
challenge, Tony. They're coming after you today.
But yeah, Tony, if he wants to say he's the top athlete at Crave Gym, he has to shave off 28 seconds.
Well, maybe his
on
volleyball
this time.
skills will prove
Man.
otherbe. Maybe he's going to be the MVP
That's true.
of the volleyball.
MVP.
That
team.
could be.
Volleyball.
We'll have plenty
So
of
we'll-
content in a couple weeks.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
For the women.
females. Tying for 10th, Annie Lowe and Aaron Gutierrez, 124. Colette Henningsen, 123. Caitlin Pauls, 122. She's like 5
And
months
she's-
pregnant
yeah.
too, by the way. So that's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Damn.
Andrea Pudens, 114. Tara Linden, 113. Courtney Flynn, 112. Bailey Arnberg, 108. Amy Schaben, 107. Sammy Craig, 105. And winning it, Dana Huey with 101.
Woo-hoo.
Nice
job,
guys.
work. Headed over to West Des Moines.
Did Dana win the strength season for girls or no? She's always been up there too.
No,
She does-
Brittany Michael did.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So for the guys over at West, and sorry if I butcher the last name, but same thing, working from 10 to 1. Coming in at 10th, we have a tie at 125, Ian Long and Alvin Liu. Number 9 coming in at 123. We have Mo. And then at number 8, Aaron Scherber at 119. Joe Winchell at 118. Hart Compton at 118. Justin Bielenberg, 115. Patrick Davis, 106. Carter Booth at 105. Fee Dang coming in at 101. And then the top spot, Damon Dixon coming in under a minute at 58 seconds.
Nuts.
That's just nuts.
Flying.
It's
That's
stupid.
58 seconds. Yeah, it
crazy.
was
Yeah.
flying. I was
Even
there for
Fee,
that last
look
one.
at Fee go.
Right. Yeah.
Don't
And
give
that's-
you any credit for that.
Right, and I did the last one with like Damon got it, and I was like, Damon was my mark. Like, He got a 106, and then I got a 108, and I was like, all right, I got to get a 106.
Yep.
And then that Friday,
Then you beat it by 8
he
seconds.
beat it by 8 seconds. I was like,
That's
shit.
insane, yeah.
So then I go up and I'm like, all right, just go as fast as you can. And I'm like throwing the weight around, like it's
Right.
hitting the clip, like all that kind of stuff. I ended up like, Fee was like, we were back and forth, and I ended up getting a minute, and he got 101. So we were
Dang it.
pushing
Well, that's
each other.
still good though. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was bad. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. All right, and then for the female, excuse me. All right, coming in at 10th, we got Mackenzie Smith with 121. Emily Derryfield at 120. Sadie Cunin, right?
I think Cannon.
Kennan?
Sorry, all
Sorry
the
if I, but
Cannons.
yeah. 119. Amanda Floy, 119. Liz Compton, 119. So 3 right there at that spot. Elise White at 117. Denise Kincaid.
Kincaid. Yep.
Kincaid. All right. 114. Allison Williamson at 113. Jenna Feuerstino.
That's-
Sorry.
I have no idea how to
Jenna,
say Jenna's last name.
Jenna, I am so sorry.
I've read it and I can see the spelling in my head. I couldn't pronounce it to save my life.
Feuerstino. All right. And at 113. And then Lydia Weir coming in at 58 seconds as well.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Good work, everyone.
So awesome.
We will have those updated online. I don't think they're updated right now, but we will have those updated online for everybody. If you don't know, on the app, you can click to, what does it just say? Challenge winners?
Yeah, it
Or
has like it has the challenge logo on it.
So it has
yeah.
the current challenge logo. That lists all of the top 10 from every single year. And all we're going to do, and this is the first year that we've done that, but as we get to another season, we're just going to stack that on top. So you'll be able to see, if you scroll down far enough, we're going to have years associated with them. So then you'll be able to see every year kind of where someone stacks up and kind of read it like a blog, as far as like continuing to just stack the most current one first and then subsequently below that. So that's kind of how we'll set that up on the app, so that you can see all of the winners and we can celebrate the top 10 athletes from every single season. This season, we are getting into our making an impact. We already kind of talked about it a little bit. We have red, white, and blue all over the gyms, which is awesome. We are celebrating our hometown heroes. So we have police officers, firefighters, military, first responders, and everybody associated with those groups. So we're celebrating all of them this season. We have, I should have brought a calendar in. We have the Murph set up, and we're going to have that done probably at West Des Moines. I think we talked about, because we have the most room over there, and we have like the mile spread out in a kind of traffic-free zone. So we can get that done. We'll have a giant event. We will probably charge a small fee so that we can donate that to the organization that we end up working with for the hometown heroes. And then we have a iCubs game coming up at some point this season as well. And then all of the gear, we have the new shirts out. Anybody wearing them? Nope. So we have the new shirts out. They are a blue version of our red version. We still have some red ones left over, so you can get any one of those. The proceeds from those will go to the organization as well.
And for the Murph, the event, so we'll pay a fee, but then we're gonna do like a cookout. So we're gonna grill out, have like food and stuff like that involved with it too. So
Yeah.
it should be a fun event. And
We're
then
going to try to make it as
if
a
you
big
guys
event
know
as
of any
possible.
hometown heroes that you want to invite to the event, we're opening it up to everybody. So I know Becky messaged me and she's like, can you print some flyers out, and I'll put some out. So if there's any hometown heroes that want to join us that day, that would be amazing. We would love to have everybody there for sure.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust your mic, because if you talk into it, it is blowing my ears out. But if you
Well, I always yell.
oh, you don't have to yell.
I know.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
That's all right. It's tough for me. I need to have the stuff, the knobs right in front of me.
Just tell me not to talk so loud.
What's that?
Just tell me not to talk so loud.
Well, just when you're right into the mic, don't talk as loud. But when you're talking to Zach, you have perfect volume.
Yeah. That was funny.
All right. So getting into this season, we have our striking season. We have 8 to 10. Did you just get it?
No, I'm just laughing because you guys have the giggles.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
stop. And once we start, we just then it takes
Did
me
it
back
go
to,
over your head? Did you not get?
no
Oh,
to the
okay.
filming days where Zach can't stop
Oh
laughing.
fuck yeah.
Those
So
are the best.
it's just bringing back all the memories.
Real bad. Yeah.
Awesome.
Bad.
So for this season, we have striking season. We have the mitts out, so we're working on the mitts. We're doing some. It's a lot of fun with partners, getting to beat up each other a little bit, or at least beat up the mitts that someone else is holding. Then we have a heavy bag round as well. We're doing 8 to 10 in strength, right? 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Our schedule as far as total lower upper is the same as last season. Is that what it was? Okay.
Mhm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head. And so those are going to be the same as last season. What else do we got going on this season? We went over power partners. We
that's
went over
it.
the workout a little bit.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Cool. So that is what we got going on for this season. Some more cleanup that we wanted, or some more gym news, I guess is the segment name that we're calling this, is, drum roll, we are opening up officially in Ankeny. We are so excited to have that location get going. So if you are interested, if you're in that area, we are in North Ankeny. And so if you are in the Ankeny area and you want to join the team, let us know. You can comment below on this video, or you will soon see ads out that you can put in your information in. So it won't be long before we start really rocking and rolling on those.
I feel like Ankeny's been open for like a year.
We've been working on it for about
It
a year.
seems like it's.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy to think that we just now started, but the lease took a little bit longer than planned. But
A lot longer than
that's okay.
planned.
Now we're gonna open in the fall, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yep. Yeah, we're super excited. We, like I said, we're on North Ankeny Boulevard, and so 18th and Ankeny Boulevard in North Ankeny up there. And we're super excited to go into the neighborhood. We have Preston will be head coach up there. So if you guys know, I don't know, has Preston ever been on here?
I don't know that he has.
I
No.
don't think so. So if you do know Preston, if you're an athlete at West Des Moines or Waukee, you've probably come across Coach Preston coaching. He's been coaching with us for several months now. Almost. Has he been a year yet?
I don't think
I don't think a
About
year.
8 months,
Yeah,
probably.
probably 8 months, yeah.
8 or 9 months.
Yeah, so he's been with us for a while. So he will be venturing up to Ankeny to take over the head coach role up there, and we'll have him on. We'll talk to him a little bit as that process starts going. But we officially took over the location May 1st, and today is May 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's fresh and new, and we're excited to get going over there. We also we'll talk a little bit more about it, but we also have a new dietitian that is on staff. So Erin Person. Does she name it?
Pearson.
Is it Pearson?
Yeah.
But it's spelled Person?
Yep.
Okay. So Erin Pearson will be our new dietitian. She's open for taking any nutrition athletes. She's also going to be running kind of our nutrition social media and stuff. Amber will get into that kind of stuff in a later episode. But I did want to give a shout out to her and welcome to the team. And if you guys have any questions, any of our nutrition information, we'll have her on as well, talking about all things nutrition. So does that kind of wrap up everything for gym news?
I think so.
Well, was there one more thing? Are we gonna say it? I don't know if we're gonna say it or not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
ooh,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know?
It's not like a big deal or anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No.
mean,
No
not
big
to
deal,
not to
just-
brag.
It's not a big deal
All
at
right,
all.
so just so
hold
you
on,
have
I'm
the
gonna
details,
I'm gonna
get
get
it
this
pulled
right.
up.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna F this up.
So
Okay.
let's.
Just gonna-
Should we start the drum roll now, or how far are we away from?
Well, I mean,
I'm just like,
we can
Start a slow
just
clap.
go nice
Right.
and slow here. I gotta just make sure I'm saying that. Okay.
This is so high pressure.
So, Krave Gym has been awarded the best gym in the Des Moines area by the Des Moines Best Award, which is by City's Best Awards.
Woo!
Yeah.
I fucked it up. Can we redo that?
Okay. Cut.
Hold on.
Take two. Okay.
Who is this? Is it City? What's it under? I always.
City View
Hold
or
on,
no?
City View.
I thought it was City View. Yeah.
City View is cities, but I want it's like a.
Okay, I'm gonna just a secret for the audience. I'm gonna tell her that I'm gonna edit that out. We're not gonna actually edit it out.
We
I
are.
want to actually see people's choice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God.
Des
damn.
Moines Radio Group.
Yeah, that's Des Moines Radio Group. Okay, Des Moines People's
All right,
Choice.
here we go. Take two.
All right, so do I get a drum roll? So Krave Gym is Des Moines.
God damn.
Okay, these have to stay in now.
People of Des Moines.
Des Moines Radio Groups.
Des Moines People's Choices Awards.
Des Moines Radio Groups.
The picture.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say, isn't it the logo?
It's a logo.
It's the logo right
Des
there.
Moines People's Choice Awards by Des Moines Radio Group.
Best gym in Des Moines, Krave Gym.
Right. There we go.
There we go.
All right. Yes, so we are super excited. This will come out at the end of the week, and we just had a celebration for it, right?
Yep.
All right.
Last night, probably, by the time this comes out. Yeah.
So,
Last
you're
night,
so
if not,
exhausted
like,
from that
A
event.
couple days
Maybe
ago.
a couple days ago. Yeah.
No, so a while back we were asking our community to vote for us, to vote for the city's best, and so you guys did it, and you guys are awesome. So wouldn't it be possible without obviously our awesome community and then our coaches who show up every day and coach all of our athletes. So you guys are awesome, and we might be biased, but we think we're the best too, but you guys also think
Hell
so.
yeah.
And we all knew this beforehand
Yeah,
too.
yeah, we
It's like
all
Jerry
knew.
said, we all knew. Now
It's
we
just a
just
matter of time
now it's just
before.
official.
Now it's official.
We all knew it
I love
before,
it.
but now it's official.
I love
so.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's super exciting. And congratulations, team. We did it, and that includes all of our listeners as well. So thank you. And I think that's all we got.
Mhm.
Remember, you're an athlete. Live like it.